Welcome back. Yeah, I'm wearing a suit. It's the World Cup final, and I thought I'd better dress up just for luck or something. I retired to my kids' room. Got kids' room stuff behind me, and a couple of guinea pigs actually. But it's not about them though. It's about 11 players on a pitch against 11 Spanish players in my Bosse98 save game. So let's see what happens when you play a World Cup final with players that you've tinkered with a little bit to make them more accurate. People might think I've overpowered them because Denmark didn't actually make it to the World Cup final in '98, but my claim is that we might have because well, go and watch the quarterfinal match against Brazil again. Then you'll see why I think so. But anyway, now looking at the players that I have and how they've performed in this game, I think a lot of them went well. This one I created from scratch because he wasn't in the database. He's been playing fine. Michael Schoenberg, who was also a good player in real life and a really important player for Kaiserslautern in this season. On the other hand, Alan Nielsen. I tried to make him a little better than he was already in the game, but it didn't seem to work out really. I mean, he was better than this and quite important on the Danish national team, not only in this season but also the following years actually. And right now I'm finding myself not choosing him, even though his form and morale is great. But for this match, I went with Bjarne Goldbeck. I hope I don't regret it, but he just looks great, even though he's a bit slow, and he's been playing really well for Bayern Munich in the European matches. And so I'm going with him. Another player that hasn't been playing so well is Per Fransen, but he wasn't so impressive on the national team in real life either, actually. But he did well in England on the club level in Bolton. A favorite of the teacher of the coach in Bolton at that time, right? And Sand and Muller, I think they're doing great. Sand, if he scores a couple of goals more, then he'll pick up the Golden Boot award, and that wasn't anywhere close to happening in real life. But he was a real striker. Actually, he should have been a striker, I guess. But he scored lots and lots of goals, both in Brøndby and in Schalke. So and the rest of the players, I think they're performing sort of like I wanted them to, even though the Laudrups, well, they haven't impressed in this game in the way that they did in the actual World Cup. So I don't know. Brian Laudrup is pretty good, but I think maybe I took his determination a notch down. I do remember considering that. I don't remember if I did. And well, that's what I have to say about the players right now. This is the formation. I went with this weird. It's like a 4-3-1-2, I guess you could call it, but it's basically a 4-4-2 diamond, just with the Weghorst a little bit more up the pitch, I guess. Just because I wanted to squeeze them in between Helveg and Goldbeck and make them a little bit more wide. I don't know if that'll work or not. Direct style again. And our opponents today, that's Spain. And they're really good. They played like this in their last match with Kiko and Fernando. They've got Luis Enrique, De La Peña. Sergi is, I don't know if he's injured. Yeah, he is. Right. That might open up the right wing for us. I don't know. They've got got this guy as backup, so probably they'll be fine. Really great team. Hierro is not playing, the Iron Man from Real Madrid. I actually played them before. It's not possible to see it right now in the fixture list because we crossed the magical date, the 12th of July, where the new season begins, I guess. So you can't see the match, but if you go back to my playlist on YouTube and check out the what did I call it, the some kind of update before the World Cup, then you can watch me tell you about the game and a few screenshots from the match, because it was one of the friendlies that were arranged for Denmark, from, well, since the qualification, and then until the World Cup actually starts. And we lost 2-1 in a match in Spain, in Madrid, I guess. And I fielded a team not so different from this one, but with both, I think both Laudrups, at least with Brian Laudrup, and then I played a lot more attacking, with a lot more attacking formation. Basically the Barcelona formation as I remember it, with wide midfielders and like a libero type player, and only one central defender. So this is a bit more cautious, but also because this is a game that actually matters. At least it matters to me, and well, I've got like something between 2 and 20 viewers, depending on which video you're looking at. So I hope both of you are comfortable and will be enjoying the match. So enough talk right now. Maybe you guys just skip through this. That's one of the great things about YouTube, isn't it? So I'm gonna play the match, and we're going to do it real slow. And you're welcome to just skip ahead if it gets too slow for you. But yeah, I'm going for the match right now, and it feels sort of like a big deal because well, I almost went live with this, as some of you would know if you follow me on Twitter or if you've seen the tweet. I thought I could go live with this match. Oh, yellow card for Luis Enrique. Calling injured. What the hell? 4 minutes into the match. Well, anyway, about the live thing, I found out it wasn't possible with a game like this. I thought it was from YouTube, but it isn't. So now, right? So I told you guys about Alan Nielsen now, and how I hadn't made him as good as he was in real life. I hope he'll show me differently right now, because here he comes, Alan Nielsen of Tottenham, and FA Cup fame, or was it the League Cup? I don't remember. But we've got Helveg going down to the back position, and then Alan Nielsen up in the middle. Weghorst and Goldbeck. All right, I don't know. Let's try it. You never know. This might end horribly, because Spain are really good, and now we've got Schmeichel on goal. Thank God Schmeichel's on goal. Right. So yeah. This is so weird. This is a regular Thursday afternoon. My kids are somewhere else in the apartment, and I'm in my kids' room playing this, wearing a suit. And I don't know what you're doing with your Thursday, but I'd rather be here. Pretty sure about that. Oh, that was a goal attempt from Alan Nielsen. I would have liked that after all my talk, and now he's creating free kicks for Spain. No need to do that though, right? So Still no goal. After half an hour and now almost 40 minutes. We've got the corner kick. Michael Laudrup. Yeah. Right. Weghorst fouling someone. Yellow card for him as well. I think we've picked up a few of those by now. Right. I'm hoping that well, only 2 of them. Okay, I feared that was worse. Yes, who is the best Dane so far? We've got Helveg not impressing. Weghorst really tired. I don't know if he's picked up a knock or something. Oh, Michael Laudrup even more tired and having trouble actually completing his passes and stuff. So this really doesn't look good. We've got 2 forwards barely touching the ball. Goldbeck and well, Goldbeck is not really doing anything either. Weghorst with the yellow card and being tired. Luckily, I'm glad to see the Spanish players are in similar dire straits with De La Peña really tired. Xeberia not hitting the target or the passes. Caminero not doing anything either. It looks like a game where nothing is really happening, and well, that happens in real life with the final as well. For the Spaniards, it's a bit of the same thing with the defensive guys, Abelardo and De La Peña doing best. Or no, not Abelardo and Alcorta, sorry. So that's the defense. And Severia is the lone forward. I don't know what they're so afraid of. I mean, they're playing a passing style and they have lots of great attacking players. Probably wouldn't happen in real life though. But let's see what happens if I just don't do anything. Because I've already spent 1 substitution. And I don't want to run out of those anytime soon. So let's see what happens. Kicks the ball away. Yeah, do that. Get a yellow card. There you go. The bald Buddha. Right. So, Denmark. With a little bit of luck. No. Right. There you go. So, we're behind. And this might be a good time to do something. So, Spain is using a substitution and free kick to them. Helveg also picking up a yellow card. No good. What to do? See. This is not something that gives me any hope at all. I've got I've got really I don't want to swap anyone in the back line, I don't think, because Reaper is doing well with the headers, and I don't really have any good substitutes for the other positions. So, wow, I might want to loosen the tie a little bit. I mean, hell, the World Cup, right? So, I don't usually wear a suit for any occasion. This is the last time I wore this. Was my brother's wedding a year ago. So, well, it's the World Cup. I wish I was live right now, because then I could ask you guys what to do, and maybe if 1 or 2 of you one or two of you were watching, then I'd be able to get good advice and sort of lean on that, and that'll take responsibility away from my own managerial duties. I've got Müller and Sand not doing anything, but I don't think it'd change much to put Molnar on. They're not too tired. Laudrup is tired. He's the best player on the pitch and my captain. So really, I think what I could do would be to consider just getting Weghorst off the pitch. He's got great determination and stuff. But we've got Rene Henriksen. Obviously, he can play the midfield position as well. So can Jes Høgh, but he's been playing really good, really well so far. We've got Fransen. I don't know about his big occasion or anything. We have Fransen, great passing and stuff, but I don't think probably he won't be able to make much of a difference in a match like this. So now that Weghorst has the yellow card, I think that's what I'll do. So Rene Henriksen, I've never seen him play the central midfield on the national team, but well, that's what I need him to do right now. And yeah, let's try it. Something needs to happen. So yeah, good idea. Dangerous one, please. No. So free kick from Jan Heinze. Henriksen. Right. So. Laudrup is really tired, but still, this game might go into extra time, and this is, if he should retire like he did in real life, then this is the last match of his career, and he'll want to play the whole 90 minutes. So let's see what happens. Right. No more changes. I'm gonna stand up for this. Right. So let's get rid of that. Last 5, 4, 3. Oh crap. Right. That's it. So it's silver medals and no World Cup trophy for Denmark this time. Just like usual, the Spanish played the role of our nemesis in the World Cup. And actually, if I remember correctly, then I think this guy, who you might not remember from Betis because he was not nearly as good in real life as he is in this Championship Manager version, but he managed to score 5 goals, 13 caps and 7 goals, but the 5 of them were scored at this World Cup. So that's an equal amount to the number of goals scored by Alessandro Del Piero. So those two will be the World Cup. Well, they have to fight over who gets to take the Golden Boot home. Helveg suspended, doesn't really matter. I don't think I'll be playing any more with this Denmark team, because this really was an experiment to see how it went with the players that I'd been changing and stuff. And it went pretty well. We went to the finals, which was obviously more than we'd hoped for. And let's check out the competition just to see how it looks when you go to the World Cup page on the game screen, and then the competition history. And right, so 1998, it says that Spain were the winners, with Denmark as the runners up. that's what I've got for you this time. I'm not too disappointed because honestly, I'd expected this to be a really hard match. But being that we managed to somehow knock out Italy and Argentina, I had hoped that we might create a real, genuine surprise. But anyway, that's what I've got. I hope you enjoyed watching some of this. And well, next time I get a good idea for a save game with some sort of premise that'll make it interesting, hopefully to watch, then I'll be back with other videos and playlists. So until then, right? I hope you get. I hope you enjoy your gaming on no matter whether you are playing the newest edition of Football Manager or the really old ones like I am. Right. See ya.